Afternoon, well, Hippy Trev here.
It's the Hippy Trev cooking show. What will he cook this time? Who knows? Let's sit back and see what he makes. So start cooking already, Trev, for fuck's sake.
Cooking with Hippy Trev. Righto, well, it's Hippy Trev here. Another kind of food review again today. I'm not doing any other cooking at the moment. I went to the supermarket yesterday. I just couldn't afford anything in the meat department, so we're going to do a bit of a food review again. Seems to be my specialty at the moment. Not really cooking with Hippy Trev. It's like heating food with Hippy Trev and see how it tastes. So I don't normally do frozen pizzas. This one was like $14. And it's only sort of around lunch, just gone 2 in the PM. So this is more of a lunchtime meal. So this is Rustica. Hang on, I need my spectacles because I can't read without the fucking things. By artist, it's by McCain. So and it's an Australian Angus beef pizza. Now, it looks pretty good on the box, but as we know, once you open the box, what you see inside is never the same as what looks on the outside of the box. So if I can get this open. Now, I've had this out of the fridge since I got home to have it defrosted for make for a much better cooking time. Well, there you go. That's what it looks like. I said I don't normally do these sort of pizzas, but anyway, we'll give it a try and see how it goes. So, first of all, light the poor old oven. Now, it says cook at 180, but with my oven, what the story is, someone was asking me the other day, I'll show you in a minute when I light it up. I don't have a full burner down the back. I think that's mainly because it's an RV oven. And I don't have venting on the outside of the bus to the outside world. So I'll just get that going there. So I'm going to get a torch and show you exactly what my heating element is, which isn't overly fantastic. That'll need a quick wipe down too. Right, that's now going. I'm going to grab a torch. I'll take you guys off. I'll grab you the grumpy torch. Fucking bright this thing. So down the back, there's no major heating element. All I have is this little area here, and that's what controls the whole oven. Just this tiny little spot down in there, where those 4 holes are. That's it. That's the only thing that heats the whole oven. That's why this oven just doesn't get very hot. So, all right, let's close the door. I'll give it a good, I'll give it a good 10 minutes of heating at the oven, just to get it up to some sort of temperature. Like I said, this oven isn't fantastic. Mr. Hughesy, and anyone else that underknows, and Mr. Hughes, and anyone else that actually understands how my calendar works. Look at that, Mr. Hughes. Look at that. And come tomorrow morning, there'll be another one there as well. So feeling pretty good about that. Still hasn't changed anything what's going on, but anyway, I'm giving it a good hot go. So anyway, I'll put this back in the stand. So what's the deal with the calendar, you say? Well, anyone who knows me knows what the deal is, and I'm not getting into it. So this says 15 minutes. Also, big shout out to old mate Danny. Came up from Brisbane yesterday with his mate and dropped in to say g'day on their way up to Monto, waiting for their mate to show up. And I rode with these guys a few years ago up to Monto when we did a group. Oh, there was them 3 and me. So caught up with these guys. It's been 4 years since I caught up with these guys. So it was really good catching up with Danny yesterday and his mate. I met Danny a few times before that, but I met his old mate yesterday 4 odd years ago when we all did that bike ride up to Montrose. So anyway, good to catch up with Danny. Also, big shout out to my mate Wayne from Wayne's Garage up in Bundy. Yeah, mate. So I feel for you. And anyway, yeah. So let's go get this sort of prepped and ready to go. So it won't be overly long a video. Now I need a knife. My Angry Ash knives. Get this plastic off without making a mess. So it's a thin crust. I said I don't normally do these cheap frozen pizzas because they just normally they're just fucking crap, aren't they? I've never known a frozen pizza to be any good, but I'm actually hungry. It's coming on to lunchtime. I'm not doing a full tea tonight. Like I said, that's it there. Sort of doesn't look too bad. I could probably, what I might do, I got some, this is probably old, this cheese is probably fucked actually. Looks a bit fucked. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to touch it. Oh, that's not even cheese. That's, I don't know what that is, but that's going out to the chooks. Fucking hell, I don't even know what that is, but it's fucked. Now, chookies. Oh, God. Now, can you put, because there's fuck all cheese on there. So, what I have got, let's see what we've got in the fridge here. Can you put feta cheese? I've got this hamuli grill fry or bake. All right. I've got this feta cheese here, so I'm actually going to break up a bit of that. I think it's a feta cheese. Lamos Halmuli citrus style twin pack. It doesn't taste too bad, this stuff, so I'm actually going to put some of this on there as well. I was going to break out my big block of bigger extra bitey and put some of that on, but I'm actually going to just put some of this on instead, as I don't have mozzarella or anything like that. I don't know if you can actually, kind of looks like snot, doesn't it? It says you can grill and fry it, so I could actually do it with a little bit extra sauce on there. I'm tempted to put even more sauce in here, so I'm just going to put a bit of this on here to see if it gives a bit more flavour. Because these pizzas, they're not very good really, these frozen pizzas, but if you add a little bit to them, can sometimes help. So this is a a rustic, thin, crispy Australian Angus beef. So yeah, $14 worth of pizza here. But yeah, no, it was really good catching up with Danny and his mate yesterday. Like I said, it's been 4 years since Danny and his mate, but it's been 4 years since Danny's been here. Like, where the fuck does 4 years go? And also, it's coming up to Brother Pete's birthday tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he's the 27th. Yep. So it's Brother Pete's actually birthday tomorrow, and I sent him one of my Hippy Trev t-shirts down 2 years ago, and it arrived the day before his birthday, and he actually wore that right up and to the day of his passing, and he actually wore it in his cardboard box before when we finally said goodbye to him. So anyway, yeah, he would have been 63 tomorrow. Actually, Brother Pete would have been 63 tomorrow. So never gone, never forgotten. That's for damn sure. So anyway, I'm putting this some called feta cheese on, and the only reason I've got it, it was on special. It was on special for $6. 2 packs for $6. They're normally like $15 or something like that. So there was 2 packs for $6. That's also what I'm doing in our local supermarket now. Is any chop opportunity I see something like that come up on special, even though I've never had it before or never tried it before, I will actually buy it. And especially if it's half price, and that way if I don't like it, I haven't wasted a shitload of money buying expensive stuff. So that's probably a bit of overkill here with all this cheese. I don't mind it. I eat this stuff right. I eat this stuff raw. I don't mind feta cheese. I made up a big oil bath of feta cheese and chilies and jalapenos and everything. Made a big bucket of it. I used to just eat it straight out of the bucket. Delicious. It's kind of getting too expensive to do that now. So anyway, Couple of more minutes. I pull the tray out of the oven. Yep, couple more minutes. I pull the tray out of the oven, throw that in there, and we'll give it at least a good 15 minutes cooking time. And it says rotate at least once. So, rightio, let's have a look and see how the oven is. Oh, down to 3 degrees last night up here. That was chilly, I will not lie. That was chilly. Lukey, there's your Tasmanian devil oven mitt that you gave me, which I really love. See, thank you very much. Yeah, it's not very hot in there yet. That's going to need a little bit more warming, I think. So yeah, Luke, thanks for my Tasmanian oven mitt. There we go. I've had this, I don't know how long I've had this pizza tray. I've had this pizza tray for years. Yeah, I think I had this when I was down in Tara. So, but anyway, when Luke dropped in the other day, he gave me my Tassie Devil oven mitt, which I'm actually using. I love it. Thank you very much. Husey broke me model building table. Well, he didn't break it, was on the way out, but anyway, that foot should be showing up soon. And stupid fridge. I'm really looking forward to, hopefully that'll be here tomorrow, tomorrow being Monday or Tuesday. And I'm hoping by around Wednesday I can actually get in and start building models again. What I have is this. So this was actually built, and it kind of fell off the stand one night and fell apart. So I'm pretty sure all the parts are here. And before I get into the next one, which is the one I'm gonna start before I actually think about doing the duck truck, I'm gonna have a quick attempt to try and put all this model back together and get it up and up and looking good again. So that's one plan. And the other one is old mate Dex, who sent me this model 3 years ago. This is the blown HQ model. Everything here has to be hand painted. This model scares the shit out of me, actually. There's so many parts and bits and pieces. It comes with a screwdriver, tweezers, bunch of little screws. Like all this has to be hand painted. So yeah, this is the one I'm going to attempt to build first, just to get me back into it, because if when I go to start building that rubber duck truck, I want to have me, that's why I'm going to start with this one. Firstly, see how good the old eyes are and see they're actually up to the task of seeing what I need to see. I'm assuming most will have to be built under a magnifying glass. My eyes do seem to be failing these days. And old mate Dex over in WA, he's been waiting over 3 years for me to build that model. I haven't built a model in over 2 years. I think I built one or two left I had when I got back from saying goodbye to brother Pete 2 years ago, which was in August, coming up to 2 years, August. And then I haven't touched the model since. I've been just so busy. I think it all started with working on Laney's car, and then sort of followed on from there, and I've just been busy. So anyway, let's hope the oven's hot enough. Let's pop that in the oven. I'm going to put that up the top. I've got it on flat out. It's 2:15 in the PM at the moment, and I'm going to check it, and we'll be back. I'll give it a full 15 minutes and see how we go in 15 minutes and see what it looks like. So I'll do a cook up the top for probably the first 10, and then I might do the last 5 minutes down on the bottom shelf, because like I said, that's a pissy little flame down there. I think because this is an RV stove, because normally your gas ovens, you have that big bar at the back and all the flame and get it done. I think it's kind of a safety issue that you only get that small pilot light type flame up at the front of the oven, which makes this a pretty piss poor oven to cook with. So you wouldn't bake a cake or anything in here. I'm kind of lucky just to be able to be interested to see if I can actually cook a goddamn pizza in here. So anyway, well, I'll get back to you in about 15 minutes. So later. Righty, well, I'm back. It's been over 15 minutes, so I had it on the top shelf for a good 10 minutes, stuck it down on the bottom shelf for about 5 minutes. The bottom of it's all sort of crispy it all up. The top's a little bit underdone, so I took it out and stuck it up on the top shelf where all the heat is at the top of the oven. I've given it about another 3 or 4 minutes there, so I think we're ready to take it out. Also, we've got Laney to do me another run of t-shirts, because as you can tell by the back of this one, my logo's pretty much all worn away. That's because I wear it when I'm working on the cars and on concrete and worn it all off. So I've got another one of these coming. We're seeing what the quality is like. I've actually got 5 on order, and I'm not sure. I've got 5 on order, but I really don't sell my merch. I give it away. But when it comes to t-shirts and stuff, giving away gets a little bit expensive. I'll see what the quality of the shirt's like when they turn up. I don't know when they're going to get here. So anyway, I've got some more t-shirts coming. One's definitely for me. This will be my work shirt, and the other one will be like a going out shirt, because like I said, there's not much left of the logo on the back. So anyway, let's get old Lukey's oven mitt out and pull my pizza out of the oven, because I am actually quite hungry. I'm starving. So there we go. Doesn't look too bad. Slide it onto the plate. Actually, almost smells burnt. Rightio. Moving on over. Actually, I'll put you on this side. So there we are. Moving on over. Yep, the underneath. Oh, that's hot. The underneath's quite cooked. I thought the cheese at the top would melt a bit more. Everything seems to be hot, so I've actually got a real pizza cutter. So I'll cut it into some little quarters here. Very crispy. I'm actually looking forward to this. A little bit watery on top. Yeah, very, very crispy. I'll chuck that in the sinks for ready to be washed. So I'm going to let that cool down for a couple of minutes before I gnaw into it and have a bit of a bite and tell you what I think about it. So, Australian Angus beef pizza. Might be a little bit too crispy on the bottom. There we go. Let's see if I can bite into it. Oh, that's hot. I should have left it up the top of the oven. Top's not quite cooked properly. Underneath's crispy, well cooked. Oh, that's hot. It's hot, but it's not cooked. A little bit watery. Sacrifice of having a shitty oven in the bus. I can't really replace it, because I can't get to the gas fittings down the back, but it is what it is. So the secret of that one was probably, should have cooked it up, should have left it at the top of the oven for the full 15-20 minutes. Because I put it down the bottom for 5 minutes, it got made the bottom super crispy and hot, but it didn't quite cook the top of the pizza. So anyway, I'm actually, when it cools down a bit, I'm actually going to enjoy this, even though it's not 100% cooked all the way through. I'm actually going to enjoy this. It's going to be a great lunch feed, and there's probably going to be enough left over for tea. So anyway, well, that's Cooking with Hippy Trev, number 39, which is kind of more of a food review. As I said, I'm not really cooking much at the moment. Every time I go to the supermarket, I just take a look at the price, and I just can't do that. So anyway, well, it's so good to catch up with Danny and his mate the other day. Like I said, it's been 4 years since I've seen them guys. It's actually been a couple of years since old mate Wayne caught up with him. I think the last time he was here was 4 years ago from the 60th birthday. I think he may have been down once or twice in between, but he's had car trouble since then. So I haven't seen Wayne for a couple. It's amazing how I haven't seen Wayne for a couple of years. So it's amazing how the years, it's like, where does 2, 3, and 4 years just go about? I mean, I'm in contact with these people, but yeah, where do these years go? We've not actually seen them in person. So anyway, well, that's it for today. So stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.